It's, the free market can be very frustrating at times, and it doesn't necessarily make it fair. But one of the things that I think history has shown us time and time again is it's the free market is not fair, but it's the best thing we have. And
Right.
the more we manipulate it and try to force it to do things, in a coercive manner, the worse the unintended consequences is. Conversely, we can support the private markets to push. You can use policy a little bit to encourage, but I just feel like what is it? The olive, the olive branch is better than the stick, so or the carrot is better than the stick. When you use the stick, you get a lot of unintended consequences. When you use a carrot where you say, "Hey, if you build," so for example, the opportunity zone thing, that was really creative, right? Um, that was a tax policy. Ironically, not to get political, but that Trump won, initiated the opportunity zone. And what the opportunity zones did, and this was all throughout the United States, and we've got a bunch of them in Los Angeles, and there's been some progress. I would argue that we need to do more in this kind of way. Was essentially if you it developed in an opportunity zone and you held that asset for a number of years, when you went to go sell it, you would pay 0 capital gains. There was a 10-year hold period, and it sort of stepped down. So it gave a developer who went into an area that was identified as a location that needed more capital investment, it gave them an incentive to go there because if they developed the project, held it for a period of years, they could sell it and take the profits tax free. And again, so that's a carrot type of policy that, I would argue it will direct traffic. It will bring people to the table, but it brings them there voluntarily. And that's a very different thing when people say, I'm going to go there because policy has given us an opportunity versus the coercion of, you know, forcing us to do something because, we have to.